Hi guys, welcome back to another video with myself, crypto banker SHX. Before we dive into today's video, just a disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor and nothing I say or do should be taken as financial advice. Now, if you are enjoying the channel, please do like, subscribe and share it. Also turn notifications on to be the first to view any fresh SHX content that I put out there. Also, if you are on X, formerly known as Twitter, then please do follow me on X. My X is x.com/cryptobanker SHX. So to begin with, we have this post from Pharaoh X33. If you are on X, please do give him a follow. He is one of the best accounts, in my own personal opinion, and the opinion of many as well, to follow on X when it comes to crypto and insights as well, and just life in general. He's an absolute hero. So please do give him a follow. And he has posted saying SHX is gearing up, and rightly so as well. Now we've seen the increase in regards to the price of SHX, and really what is driving that? Well, on the 6th of January, I did post this saying what I've been saying since the summer of last year, that SHX is really like buying XRP back in 2016, and we all know what happened in 2017. And what I've seen personally is the new followers that I'm gaining on my X profile seem to be around 70% XRP ARMY. So that means that they have XRP in their handle or their name on X. So again, people are starting to realize that SHX now feels like that buying opportunity that people had back with XRP to the latter end of 2016, and then that explosive bull run that was experienced going into 2017. And not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but when you see very influential accounts such as Mr. Man XRP, again, if you aren't following Mr. Man XRP on X, please do give him a follow. Very valuable insight in regards to not only XRP, but the wider crypto market as well. And I did ask him, had he looked into SHX, and he replied that he certainly had, and it was actually Lift Capital that put him on his SHX journey. And so an important part of SHX is the community on X. And this is a really important point, because before I started my X profile, I used to come on X and try and see what information I could find in regards to SHX and Stronghold. And back in the summer of 2023, having sort of consolidated all of my projects, my 38 projects that I held in the last bull run, into SHX by April 2023, I was very keen to understand exactly what was going on, having become the SHX Maxi OG at that point. And it was one of the reasons why I started my profile and started to do this full time, because I felt that people needed to know about this opportunity. As the more I looked into it, the more it blew my mind. And when coming onto X in the summer of 2023, you would see maybe 1, 2, 3 posts a day. Shout out to those SHX OGs. You know who you are. The likes of GDLT, the likes of Moon Commander, a few others as well. Crypto Canvas, shout out to you. Just posting maybe 1 or 2 things a day overall. So maybe a maximum, if you were lucky, of 3 or 4 insightful SHX posts. And now, as we see the community grow of Strongholders, this for me, when searching, just blows my mind of how many people are now speaking about SHX. We have hundreds of posts now on a daily basis, all related to SHX. Shout out to everyone who's speaking about it. But it really does show that the community is growing at a rapid pace. And so one of the reasons I did set up the CryptoBanker SHX Roundtable, that was live, the first episode 1 was live on Saturday, and it's blown all expectations in regards to the traction that has received. We had 333 people listening live, and it hit 2,000 listens on X in the first 48 hours of it being on there. A couple of hours after the live broadcast, I put it on YouTube, and it was touching 2K views within the first 72 hours. That's now gone over 2,000 views on YouTube. And if we go down here, we can see that it's 2,200 tuned in so far. For that, we do have the CryptoBanker SHX Roundtable episode 2 on Saturday, March the 2nd. That is GMT time, currently in the UK at the moment. So it will be 1 p.m. Pacific time, and it will always be on the first Saturday of every month. Special guests last time were GDLT and Lift Capital, and it will always be hosted by myself and Andrew from Crypto Canvas. Shout out to Jeremy, the other half of Crypto Canvas, who joined us for the first episode. And I do have some very, very special guests lined up for the coming months. So full details will be released around sort of mid-February, so on Valentine's Day of March's Roundtable. But I just wanted to say a thank you to everyone who's been listening and supporting that. The feedback that we've got from it, that I've got from it, is exceptional, and it's blown all my expectations, the highest expectations that I had for it. So thank you. But it just shows the power of the Strongholder community and how it is growing at a rapid pace. And so I continue into what everyone is talking about, and we all are probably aware of the uphold listing of SHX, rumors flying around that will be on Valentine's Day. Now, this is not financial advice, and like I said, I don't really care if you believe me or not in regards to my sources, and you should always do your own research. But the word, I'm not going to say on the street, but the thing that I've heard is that it's not only Uphold that are interested in listing SHX, there are also 2 other major exchanges out there who are very interested in listing this in 2024. And as you'll see, this is another post from me. Everyone's super excited, it seems. And if we go down, this was from a post from Uphold in regards to that post regarding the interest of other exchanges as well. So all very exciting. And when we're thinking about that, just another interesting fact is that I put this out in December. So on the 21st of December, Binance announced that they had the SOC 2 Type 2 certification, which is a compliance certification. It's a highly regarded compliance certification, and Stronghold, as you would expect, already hold this. Now, there was a video by Sean Bennett on the official Stronghold channel, which was posted a day before I actually quoted it. And it was in regards to SOC 2 and the security that Stronghold have implemented in their systems, the high level of security and high level of compliance that they meet. And it had around, I think, 50, 60 reshares. It had hundreds of likes. It was already gaining traction. But I shared this. And then I think around maybe a few hours later, Stronghold actually took the video down. So make of that what you will. Just a little bit of speculation, but I found it really sort of interesting how only a couple of hours after I'd shared that and this started to again gain traction and interest, that it was the original post from Stronghold was taken down for whatever reason. And so in regards to the price action that we've seen over the last day, if we look back and we look at the February the 6th at 10 o'clock, I did say, is everyone ready for SHX? From this, then, if we look at the charts and we go down, we can see that on the 6th of February, it was trading at around the 3.8 mark. We're now seeing just a continued increase in regards to the price action. And if we go down here, we have some stats in regards to the market cap and the analysis. And sometimes things are just hidden in plain sight. But if we look at, say, for example, the chart of CoinGecko, we can see that on the 6th, around that was around when I did put a little bit of a warning out. Again, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But sometimes you see patterns within the charts, and I'll always try and give you guys a little bit of a heads up. But again, not financial advice. Now, as we'll see from this post from Bullshark Trading, please do give them a follow, give him a follow. If you are on X, he produces some really good analysis, especially in regards to SHX charts. We can see that he's saying it's within this box and it's trying to break out of this box. If we zoom in, we'll see the 5-2 is around this area. Anything above there is going to make quite a major move upwards, it seems. And we all know from the live chart now, if we have a look, we are touching and we're just over that 5-2. So what am I expecting from SHX in the next few days and weeks? I'm getting asked quite a lot in regards to price predictions. I know that I put my 2024 price predictions out for SHX. That is on the channel. There is a video on my channel. Please do go and watch that if you haven't seen it. But to give an update and just a little reminder here, on the 23rd of January, I posted that in 2021, SHX went from 0.003 to 3 cents in less than a day. In less than 12 hours, it went from 0.06 to 2.5 cents, shall we say, in less than 12 hours. So it moves, and when it's ready to move, it does move. And when we're thinking about the wider crypto market, this is something that I posted back in August the 15th. And it said that in this top bull run of crypto that we're currently in until early 2024, we're not talking about billions coming into the market. We're talking about trillions and fast. Now, this was back in August of 2023. I don't know whether or not people were into crypto then. If you were then, or any global markets, then you will remember that the essence of most and the narrative was a very, very bearish and very almost scared mainstream narrative being played and being believed by the majority of the market. There were a few that were, now I realize, calling the same as myself. And again, if we look back and we see on the 22nd of October, the stock market is about to go insane. We then look down and we reflect on that. We see that if we look at the SPX, the S&P 500 index, on the 23rd of October, so the day after that call, it was the local bottom for that. And also, if we look at the Dow Jones, again, the 23rd of October, it was at 32,417. It's now way past that. So just something to think about. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, but another post as well, again, just stating what I said, but SHX is about to explode. In 3 weeks, it will have everyone's full attention. This was back on the November the 12th. And if anyone has then joined, we will see that around this time, around here, it was a very, very attractive price. And now it is starting really to pick up momentum, and not to be all doom and gloom, but this is very important, and I'm not the typical sort of shiller or moon boy. I'm very realistic in regards to my predictions, and what I say the market is going to do. Obviously, things change. There's a lot of moving parts, and financial markets are very, very, very difficult to predict exactly what's going to happen, especially in the highly corrupt world that we live in. But this is a little bit of an early warning. Again, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But in October the 7th, I did say that around March time, I was expecting a correction, not only on crypto, but on all global markets. And I believe that the catalyst for that will be this. And so this was posted on August the 11th. And it's really the AI and streamlined operations will be the reason, the predicted soft landing, which again we're seeing now, and then the conclusion of this, which, as I say, is sort of playing out in front of us, unfortunately. And so, not my business what anyone does. I'm purely here to communicate what I see. I spent a decade advising the global heads of compliance, the global heads of legal within the top 100 financial institutions on the planet in regards to not only how to grow, but also regulations. And so I've been very privileged in my past career, I'm full-time crypto now, to be privy to certain conversations. Again, as I say, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do not like to see people burn. And no, anything can happen. I could be completely wrong. But in August and September, I could sort of see what was going to potentially play out. And if we're thinking about the cycles after this, and if this does happen, then the good news is not all doom and gloom. We are going to see crypto. I believe if this happens, we're going to see it bounce back quicker than all the other markets. And we're going to then have that utility bull run, which we all would and hope and pray will happen and have been wanting to happen for so many years. So, as I say, that does mean that the cycles will be shortened as well going forward. And I do believe there'll be chop on the way. But if you're asking me what I think will happen short term, then probably this scenario. And if you're asking me long term what the scenario is, then I am super, super bullish. Again, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. What you do with your money is strictly your business. It's nothing to do with me. And please don't take anything I say or do as financial advice. I'm merely recording my own personal journey and sharing the information that I come across. And it's down to you guys to make your decisions. This is the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully, SHX, not XRP. Hopefully, XRP will go. But hopefully, we'll see the continuation of the interest and the increase in regards to price action for SHX. It's long overdue, in my own personal opinion. And if we're talking about how high I think it can go in the next 6 to 8 weeks, then really it has the potential to really pull off and replicate what we saw with XRP back in early 2017. So do be wary, guys. Always take care out there. We are dealing with a highly volatile market, but we should start to see exponential growth. In my own personal opinion, not financial advice, not a financial advisor of SHX. So I look forward to seeing that come into reality over the next coming weeks. And I will catch you on the next one.